Hey everyone, welcome back. So let's understand the architectural approaches for LLM powered test infrastructure. So if we talk about the architectural approaches of LLM powered test infrastructure, if we talk about core types, how the LLM powered infrastructure was, or the core of the LLM powered test infrastructure is the AI chatbots and LLM powered test tools, whatever we see as of today. So when we talk about AI powered chatbots or AI chatbots, these are the tools which support testers through interactive guidance and automated responses. For example, if we talk about AI assistants, Google Gemini, Microsoft Copilot, ChatGPT, these are all AI chatbots, or much more than that. Basically, there is a LLM model. You can say these are AI assistants, but then they are core type. They support the testers through interactive guidance and automated responses. Then if we talk about LLM powered test tools, so these are the test tools or the testing tool, test management tool, which have the LLM capability or AI capability, which assist in generating, executing and analyzing the test cases. These are the core types. If we talk about the extended architecture of LLM or the LLM powered test infrastructure, the basic LLM architecture or infrastructure wherein you have the basic models, the LLM models, large language models, which is the foundation for integrating large language models into the testing workflows. So this is the basic tool that you can say any model or any large language model is the basic LLM infrastructure that can be extended further into the testing workflows. Then we have the retrieval-augmented generation, RAG. What RAG is? It enhances the accuracy by combining the LLM outputs with domain-specific knowledge sources. For example, in your organization, you have you have project-specific documents, data, PDF file, Word documents, and there is a specific pattern and the format that is followed within your organization. So you can basically feed in that specific data. It could be your PDF, your database, your code base, and LLM will basically then go through that project specific or organization specific data and will generate the outcome which will handle the nuances of your organization. Basically the tone, the format, the coding standards, all of that will be followed, and that's what retrieval augmented generation is. You feed in more information to the LLM, and LLM basically, once it has that core information from the organization, it will refer to that information before responding to the prompt that you are asking. Then we have this LLM powered agent architectures or AI agents or agentic AI. Okay. So what these agents are, they have the brain. When we say LLM, large language model, what exactly it is? It is a brain. Okay. It can think and it can provide you the response. But then if I talk about go and do this task or go or launch the browser and do the automation, launch the browser and open this specific test website, it can't do it. So that's where AI agents and agentic AI came in picture. Brain with hands. So LLM with the hand capability or AI agents, MCP servers, right? So these architecture or AI agents and agentic AI, what it does, it can enable autonomous multi-step test activities. Not only it can understand that plain English or plain text that we are typing in the prompt. So say for example, if I have the agentic AI capability or MCP server, Playwright MCP server for example, if I go ahead and prompt simply in Microsoft Copilot that launch Chrome browser and open a test website or open google.com, it will be able to go ahead and open the browser, launch the browser and open the specific website, for example google.com, in that browser. So that's the power of AI agents and agentic AI, MCP servers, all of that. So basically that's the another extended architecture which enables autonomous multi-step test activities with reasoning and task orchestration. Okay, I'll give you the example of this with the VS Code, but let's finish this section first. Then we have this LLM powered test infrastructure. So a system that integrates large language model into the testing lifecycle to enhance automation, reasoning and decision making. When we say I have LLM powered test infrastructure, that means you have integrated, or in your organization the tools now have the large language model capability or large language integration in the testing tools. It could be your test management tool, it could be your test automation tool. If you have that LLM model capability in the tool, that is your LLM powered test infrastructure. Now, unlike traditional AI chatbots, which were focused on the conversational flow or generic interaction, LLM powered test infrastructure and tools are built to process test queries, analyze complex requirements, and evaluate software output. For example, if I have Jira, okay, now within Jira, you have the LLM capability available now as well with the Rovo MCP server, which is capable enough to fetch the Jira user story directly from GitHub Copilot, and then I can simply say fetch this specific user story or this user story with the number. I specify the number of the user story in a project. It will go ahead, fetch that user story, and can document manual and automated test cases automatically using the MCP server. So unlike traditional AI chatbots, LLM powered test infrastructure do a lot more. They can basically analyze the requirement, evaluate, and then also produce output and then automate as well. Okay, they also have, along with the brain, hand capabilities. They can do tasks as well. Okay, so key capabilities of LLM powered test tools: requirement analysis and refinement, dynamic generation of the testware, like I just explained from Jira. I can pull the user story within the prompt. I can simply type in pull the user story, and it will pick that user story and generate the test case. And then intelligent evaluation of the test execution result. These are very few capabilities I'm talking about. Okay, so these are some of the examples of the LLM powered test infrastructure. Now, high level architecture of the LLM powered test infrastructure. So to ensure security, efficiency, and accuracy, the architecture of LLM powered test infrastructure moves beyond a simple request response model into a structured 3-tier system. How exactly this infrastructure looks like? You have the front end, then you have the back end, processing hub, and the LLM layer, which is brain. Okay, so front end is where you basically input the command. So if I talk about front end, it's the UI where the user inputs the command. For example, in VS Code, if I go here, this could be your front end, right? So here I am typing in the prompt. Alright, then we have the large language model, which is basically this interface wherein I'm selecting the large language model here in VS Code. Okay, and if I take an example of, say, Google Gemini, so this is our front end, okay, wherein we type the prompt. Then we have the backend and the model. Okay, so model is basically whatever model. So by default, you'll see that these are the models here. In the VS Code, we have option to select other models as well. And in Gemini as well, you can choose Flash Lite or Flash or Pro. Okay. These are the models. Then the backend. So front end, then the backend, which is processing hub, which is the engine room that handles the authentication, data retrieval, and prompt orchestration. That's the backend. Then the LLM layer is there, which is intelligence core or brain, which is either a third-party service or an API or a secure custom in-house model. So if we go to the VS Code, you will see that this is basically, it could be any model, third-party model, right? This is the front end. I'm selecting the model, and then when I send this, there is a backend which basically handles the authentication and every other detail for the specific MCP server or the AI agents, whatever is configured here. Okay, now if I go back here, so this is basically a high level architecture of the LLM powered test infrastructure. That's the core theory concept. Now if I go, I have explained about front and back end with an example. If I go further here, let's take the LLM powered test tool, for example. It can basically query different tool and provide you the outcome. As I was mentioning about Jira user story. So I can say in VS Code, I can go and I can simply say, for example, this one, so here you see, this was the prompt I typed in, look up for the Jira ticket, this document manual test cases. Okay, or let me do one thing. I'll type another prompt. Okay, I'll say look up for the Jira ticket, this, and then analyze this user story and summarize here. Okay, so this user story is not locally. It's basically in my Jira cloud account, but I am having Jira MCP server, Atlassian MCP server installed in VS Code. Now this client that you are seeing, the VS Code, this client can connect to the Atlassian MCP server, which can fetch the user story that's there in my Jira account and analyze and provide me the user story using the model, the large language model that I am going to choose here. Okay, so say for example, I choose GPT-5 mini. Okay, let's send this and see what's the outcome. You'll see it has started looking at the Jira ticket, planning the response, and you'll see that it is fetching this or calling this Atlassian agent, which is the custom agent that I generated or created as part of my agentic AI course. That's not the scope of this course, just I'm showing you to explain you that how AI powered test infrastructure looks like. Now you'll see it is saying I'll fetch this from Jira and summarize the story and the acceptance criteria. Now it is running the get issue, which is coming from where? From the Atlassian agent. Okay, so you'll see that it has basically completed that, and you will see the analysis of this user story. So you'll see that it has basically performed the steps, fetched the user story, extracted the story and the acceptance criteria, provided concise analysis and QA implications. So this is the summary, this is the ticket, the user story, it has fetched everything, the acceptance criteria here, and the analysis, QA coverage needed for the visual, structure, content, suggested checks. Okay, how it is doing it? Through the AI powered test infrastructure. I have the MCP server, the agents, the model, that large language model available in the VS Code. That's how I can basically fetch the user story. This is possible in any other test management tool. For example, in the test management tool, if you have the LLM powered enabled or LLM enabled, the test management tool can fetch the user story that's there within the test management tool or within Jira and automatically convert those to the test cases based on the prompt that you are typing in. Something similar. Alright. So the interface might change, but the concept is something similar that I am showing here. Alright. So that's all about this tutorial. And these are some of the examples of the LLM powered test infrastructure. Thank you. See you in the next one.